Hello wine people, welcome to Thirsty and Wise, where we simplify wine. This is video number 24 in our series of multiple choice questions video for WSET Level 3 in wines. In this video I'm going to be answering 20 multiple choice questions on Greece. So this video and this multiple choice video series is just one small part of our Thirsty and Wise study and support program for students that need assistance while preparing for their WSET Level 3 in wines course and exam. This video is where we talk about specific countries and regions. Is part of your learning outcome number 2, which is the still wines of the world, where on your multiple choice theory part of the Level 3 exam, you're going to have around 28 questions. So let's go. What is the climate of Greece wine regions as a general? Maritime with frequent rainfall, hot Mediterranean with variations in altitude and coastal influence, continental with harsh winters, alpine with high altitude vineyards. The correct answer is B, hot Mediterranean with variations in altitude and proximity to the coast. What is a major concern for vineyards on the eastern side of Greece? Excessive rainfall, drought due to being in the rain shadow of mountains, frost during spring, high humidity. The correct answer is B, drought due to being in a rain shadow of mountains, but in generally drought because it has a warm Mediterranean climate. Which grape variety is the focus of Naoussa PDO wines? Agiorgitiko, Assyrtiko, Xinomavro, Moscofilero. The correct answer is C, Xinomavro. What is Xinomavro often compared to in terms of style? Nebbiolo, Cabernet Sauvignon, Pinot Noir, Merlot. The correct answer is A, Nebbiolo. It's very similar. I mean, I tasted Barolo and Xinomavro side by side, Naoussa. It's very, very similar. What type of training system is used for wines on Santorini? Guyot, pergola, basket-shaped collura to protect against strong winds, vertical chute positioning. The correct answer is C, basket-shaped kind of wine training that has the name collura to protect against strong winds in Santorini. What is the main grape variety used in Nemea PDO wines? Assyrtiko, Xinomavro, Agiorgitiko, Savatiano. The correct answer is C, Agiorgitiko. What distinguishes wines from the middle altitude vineyards in Nemea? When you read about the section of Greece, you're going to see that Nemea has low altitude, middle altitude, and high altitude vineyards. So what's the point with middle altitude? Why is it important? They are light-bodied and high acidity. They produce the best red wines with deep color, smooth tannins, and sweet spice flavors. They are exclusively used for rosé production. They are overly jammy with low acidity. The correct answer is B. They produce the best red wines with deep color, smooth tannins, and sweet spice aroma. It's not too cold, it's not too warm. Which grape variety is primarily grown in Santorini PDO? Savatiano, Assyrtiko, Xinomavro, Agiorgitiko. The correct answer is B, Assyrtiko. What is the style of Vinsanto wines from Santorini? Dry and citrusy, sweet wines made from sun-dried grapes, aged in oak with oxidative notes of caramel and nuts. Sparkling wines with floral aromas, fortified wines with high altitude. The correct answer is B. Sweet wines made from sun-dried grapes, aged in oak with oxidative notes of caramel and nuts. What is a common feature of Assyrtiko wines from Santorini? Low acidity and high alcohol, sweetness with tropical fruit notes, high acidity with aromas of ripe citrus and stone fruit flavors, herbaceous and grassy character. The correct answer is C, high acidity with aromas of ripe citrus and stone fruit flavors. What is the key characteristic of Xinomavro wines from Naoussa PDO? Deep color with fruity aromas and low tannins. Medium color that fades to tawny with high acidity and tannins and complex spice and earthy aromas with age. Full bodied with tropical fruit and herbal flavors. High alcohol and low acidity. The correct answer is B. So it has this medium to pale color, high acidity, high tannins, and complex aromas. What PDO region is known for producing wines exclusively from Agiorgitiko? Nemea, Santorini, Naoussa, Crete. The correct answer is A, Nemea. What distinguishes wines from lower altitude vineyards in Nemea? They are best suited for rosé production. They are overly jammy and made for early consumption. They have high acidity and light tannins. They are exclusively aged in new oak barrels. The correct answer is B. They are overly jammy because it's a warm climate that doesn't have enough altitude in order to moderate the warm climate. And these wines are usually higher yields, made for easy, simple wines for fast consumption. What distinguishes the wines from higher altitude vineyards in Nemea? So we talked about low altitude, mid altitude, and now high altitude. High acidity and less fine tannins, but best suited for rosé production. Rich and bold reds with complex spice flavors. Sweet and oxidative wines with nutty aromas. Sparkling wines with crisp acidity. I mean, probably D could be also a possible answer. I'm not sure if they produce sparkling wines from Agiorgitiko there. But the correct answer is A, high acidity and less fine tannin, best suited for rosé production. So if it's suited for rosé production, could also be suited for sparkling wine production. What is the main challenge for vineyards in Santorini? Frost damage during the winter, strong winds requiring a unique wine training system, excessive rainfall leading to fungal diseases, overripe grapes due to the lack of sunlight. So the correct answer is B, strong winds requiring unique wine training system that we said. What is the traditional method for sweet wine production in Santorini? Botrytis influenced late harvest grapes, fortifying wines with high alcohol spirit, adding sugar during fermentation to increase sweetness, or sun drying late harvest grapes up to 14 days before fermentation. The correct answer is D. Sun drying late harvest grapes up to 14 days before fermentation to increase the sugar level in the grapes and to make sweet wines. Vinsanto. What PDO is known for its volcanic soils and high acidity white wine? Santorini, Nemea, Naoussa, Crete. The correct answer is Santorini, and the grape variety is Assyrtiko. How is Vinsanto aged? Aged in stainless steel tanks for freshness, aged in old oak barrels for a minimum of 2 years, developing oxidative characteristics, aged under floor yeast like Fino sherry, aged on lees for 12 months. The correct answer is B, aged in old oak barrels for a minimum of 2 years and develops this tertiary oxidative character. What is the significance of Greece native grapes? They are primarily used for bulk wine production. They thrive in hot, arid conditions and are essential for PDO wines, offering a unique selling point in export markets. They are blended with international varieties for quality levels. For quality wines, they are only used for sweet wines. The correct answer is B. They thrive in hot, arid conditions in Greece, but they also offer this unique selling point for Greece. What is the main influence of high altitude vineyards in Greece? They reduce sunlight exposure, creating lighter wines. They maintain acidity and aromatic freshness in grapes due to the cooler temperatures. They prevent fungal diseases with lower humidity. They increase sugar levels for sweet wines. The correct answer is, of course, B. High altitude, lower temperatures, retains acidity and aromatic complexity because of the low temperatures that you find with high altitudes. Wine people, thanks so much for watching this video. I know that these videos are helping you. If you need assistance with your WSET Level 3 in wines course and exam preparation, I'm here to help. Stay thirsty and wise.